Hello and welcome to Salesforce Architects Calling. My name is Tuan Abdeen, a certified technical architect. I have made the decision to start a podcast. How exciting! Lately, I have had the honor of speaking at several Salesforce global community events, and it's been incredible to see how much people feel inspired by my insights. As part of my New Year's resolution and goals, I'm excited to launch my own talk show, Salesforce Architects Calling. My mission is to share, motivate, inspire, and educate like minded consultants around the world who aspire to become architects.
All right, episode number one. In our very first episode, we are diving into one of my favorite topic, CTA, Certified Technical Architect. Not too long ago, I delivered a talk about my personal CTA journey, covering mastering the pathway to become a CTA, achieving success and what comes beyond CTA, what inspired me to get the CTA credential, and my reflections nearly 3 years after earning the credential. After that session, many people, both in person and online, reached out, asking for this content to be made available so they could revisit it at their own pace. Well, your wish is granted. Buckle up, folks. Let's talk about CTA. I drank the Kool-Aid myself. I was privileged and honored to pass my CTA board on my first attempt. It's a day I will never ever forget. I still remember it as clear as crystal. About a week or so after the exam, on a fine morning, I received the long awaited email from Trailhead saying, "Congratulations." I was on cloud nine, absolutely over the moon. It felt like I had finally achieved the lifelong dream coming true. Before we dive into the crux of our discussion, let's start with a fun fact. Have you ever wondered why the architects are represented by R.U.T.H, the elephant mascot? Well, because the elephants are high performing leaders in the wild. They are wise, trustworthy, and deeply respected. And they are incredibly social and embody the spirit of Ohana, as in family. Because of these qualities, the elephants is a perfect representation for architects. And RUT stands for responsible for taking ownership, universal for embracing a global mindset, technical for keeping solutions at the top of mind, and being humble by simplifying complexity with clarity. There has been a riddle that most of the Salesforce professionals globally have been trying to answer for years. Should I or should I not pursue my CTA? The truth is that CTA should not be your end goal. It's simply a way to validate your skills. Instead, the real question to ask yourself are, will CTA going to contribute to my career growth? Do I want to push my limits and step outside my comfort zone? Am I striving to become a better architect? If your answer is a resounding yes, then the CTA journey awaits you. Likewise, some of the most frequently asked questions I get are, do I need to learn coding to become a certified technical architect? The simple answer is no. But you do need to understand what the custom code solutions like Apex, Visual Force, and Lightning Web Components can achieve when it comes to recommendation them over low-code declarative solutions. In fact, I personally know admins, functional consultants, or even QAs who have become successfully CTAs without having a hardcore development experience in the past. Secondly, is it worth the cost, the time, the investment, and the stress? Absolutely. The knowledge and the growth I gained throughout my CTA journey far exceeded my expectations. Easily 200 to 300% more than what I knew before I started. And lastly, what was your motivation? What inspired you to pursue my own CTA credential? It all started with a story from one of my former colleagues in Australia. At that time, she was pregnant with her second child while navigating her CTA journey. She worked as a full-time as a solution architect. She balanced motherhood and pregnancy. After giving her birth, she would wake up in the middle of the night to feed the baby, then dive straight into mock exams and study sessions. I was gobsmacked. I was blown away. Isn't that inspiring? At that moment, I told myself, if she can do it, I have no excuses to say. And that's when I started my CTA journey. Now, talking about my reflections after nearly 3 years passing the exam. So, what did I gain from my CTA journey? Firstly, instant credibility. I've earned instant trust and recognition from my clients, peers, and colleagues. I became more confident. I became more self assured in my decision and expertise. The journey also taught me how to work smarter, not harder. And it also taught me resilience and dedication. The journey has taught me much about resilience and being dedicated to achieve success. And then there's the biggest myth about CTAs. Many believe that CTA is a walking, talking Salesforce encyclopedia, that they know everything. But that's simply not true. No one can be an expert in everything. It is impossible. As Albert Einstein famously said, the more we learn, the more we realize how little we know. And that applies to CTAs too. So how CTAs has transformed my career? Earning the CTA credential has opened doors to incredible career opportunities for me, significantly increasing my market value and giving me the freedom of choice in career path. Whether I want to work for a customer, an SI partner, or even the Salesforce mothership itself. I've seen CTAs go on to become entrepreneurs, CTOs, and even CEOs at major SI firms. For me, earning the CTA credential has opened doors to global relocation opportunities, broadening my career prospects on international scale. So CTA isn't just a certification; it's a career game changer. In summary, preparing for CTA is beneficial, even if you never take the exam. It sharpens your technical skills by helping you identify and bridge knowledge gaps. It enhances your softer skills, making you more efficient communicator and a leader. It fosters a growth mindset, encourages continuous learning and improvement. At the end of the day, the investment is absolutely worth it. And that's all, folks. Thank you for watching. I hope you found this episode insightful. Before we sign off, let me know your thoughts in the comments. What topics do you want to hear next? And do not forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. Ciao, until next time. Thank you.